All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is Friday. I hope everyone had a great Valentine's, Palentine's, Galentine's Day yesterday. Looks like the levels are great. I'm gonna have to figure out something to put in the big empty black space over there on the left. There we go. Otherwise, full screen the game and just have my mug covering up some of it. We'll figure that out. We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. How's everybody doing today? Gonna start some Ash of Gods here. By the way, thank you, Willful Metal, for the follow. Every follow counts. I'm now only 17 away from my goal of 50. So thank you very much for that. Let's continue. Alright, now I believe we're in Fun Lands, or Lofan, I think his name. Anyway, the road running through the mountain valley between Albus Menhir and the Jiranan Tower, the border of Jirana, and the way to the old Gabanian Road and the Bracanian Road. The valley itself is wide and shallow and well-traveled year-round. Now, I believe we are with one of the former Reapers. I can't remember his name, but we'll find out. We're gonna move. Hopper, that's right. You feel the reaping grow stronger. Its shadow falls upon you. The curse that's crippled your arm is heading to your heart. If you give up and feed some of your power to the enchantment, you can prevent the reaping from growing in strength. If you resist and save your energy, the dark magic will tighten its grip on the world. Ooh, boy. So here comes that, Hey, Will, Full Metal, how you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. So, shall we give in to the curse and lose some of our power, which makes the game harder because Hopper is actually very powerful? Or should we resist the curse and make it harder for everybody else? Oh yeah? Cool, man. I'm glad you're enjoying. Alright, let's give in. We gotta save the world, you know? Will allies make the difference? Oh, I don't know. It's the age-old question. You know, I've never played this. This is my first time through it, so you know, I'm probably making every mistake possible. Let's give in. The curse is spreading. Blance's stats are reduced, but we got a skill point. The blackness on your hand creeps upward, sapping your strength and chilling your heart, and yet the reaping halts for a while. You console yourself, knowing that your suffering lessens the evil surrounding Terminium. Cool. Go hard or go home, you're right. You're right. You glimpse something white through the dry creepers and layers of soft moss, an ancient altar, touched by dirt and dampness, and on it, an elaborate sigil. A spiral crossed by a vertical line, the signature of one of your comrades, who died 700 years ago on the same field where you survived. Ake notices the sign too.
I've seen this scroll mark often,
he says,
but the temple servants don't know what it means. In some places, they even try to chisel them off. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, tell the truth. Why not? You choose to tell Ake the truth.
If you don't mind a bit of heresy, Here's the story. The temple's servants have their reasons for removing these sigils. Beyond the sea, there used to be a land called Kals. A great calamity befell Kals, and many of its inhabitants sought refuge in Germanium. Among them were 4 friends: Anael, Anay, Kals, the destroyed land's namesake, and Coron's core.
Ake brightens up.
Hold on a moment. I've heard that name before. Anael. What's he famous for?
You nod.
Do you remember the Stone Testament? Anael is the author. One of the 4. The founder of the Temple of Divine Retribution. Anay and Kor became his disciples. Kals didn't. He chose preaching. He wandered from village to village, healing, conserving, and explaining many things. This was his sigil. Many of his sayings made it into the Stone Testament under Anael's name. Curious, isn't it?
Ake smiles.
I didn't read the Stone Testament myself, of course. I'm not so good with letters, but that's where I've heard the name. To this day, the Prophet Anael is associated with temple sanctification. Carl sounds like a decent fellow. What happened to him?
You close your eyes. For a moment, you can see the crumbling silhouettes of your friends, the triple Mahir.
He died in the Battle of Drowsy Deep. He was one of 12 heroes who gave their lives to stop 5 Reapers from advancing on the Burkanian army.
Ake nods and thinks to himself. You carry on in silence. All right. Burkanian Road or Old Gabonan Road? Let's see. I think we went the Burkanian way with one of the other guys. So we went up through. Oh, I don't remember, but I don't think we took the Old Gaboan Road, so that's what we're gonna do. Already broken and unkempt, but still a decent road, traversing the desolate lands near the spurs of the Milky Mountains. Let's do it. I like that on Hopper's route, there's more like story elements, and you don't have to worry about Strixes too much. You do have to worry about that curse power, though. Ake raises his hand, and you stop. The giant responds to your inquisitive stare with a grin.
There's a ruined tavern nearby, which means my hiding place isn't far off either. Left some stuff there a couple years ago. Had to drop off some loot so I could travel faster. Who knows what you might need in times like these? Wait here, scribe.
You shrug as Ake disappears into the forest. Everyone has a past, and the giants is not something you want to bother with. Why would he call a ruined tavern the ruins, though? Maybe that's the eerie hag's clue about it. Maybe that's what the eerie hag's clue is all about. Oh, okay, gotcha. Rest in pepperonis. Your thoughts are interrupted by Ake. The giant seems flustered.
Can you believe it? There's actual bandits in the forest drinking booze with a captive tied to a tree. There aren't many people, but the meadows is like a herd of pigs mucked it up. Well, I guess they're pigs. They were so hammered they didn't even notice me, and I'm hardly inconspicuous. I decided against getting into a fight without your orders.
It's a good reason to start thinking. It'd be great to investigate in the ruins, but what about the bandits? Should you ask Ake to kill them all, or should you avoid the risk and wait until they're gone? You can also wait and strangle the drowsy bandits at night, one by one, like kittens. Why like kittens? What? Why like kittens? All this trouble will only pay off, though, if there's actually something in the ruins. If you can really call a ruined tavern like that. Attack the bandits now, attack the bandits at night. Wait until the bandits leave. Why not? Attack them at night? I mean, I don't really want to kill kittens, but... yeah. Ake doesn't mind your plan, but suggests some alterations. Namely, the attack should be at dawn, as hungover bandits take longer to rouse. You concede, agreeing to wait. The next morning, your companions venture into the forest, returning soon afterward with a report to the bandit's death. Ake heads out to look for his hiding place while you head for the ruined tavern. On your way there, you free an abandoned prisoner. He thanks you and introduces himself as Oscar. Noticing your interest in the ruins, he tells you he saw something strange there last night. You ask Oscar for details. After his kidnappers drank themselves to sleep, the tavern was engulfed in scarlet fog. Oscar swears that it formed a phrase. You will find one on the 2. You thank Oscar, but decide to explore the ruins on your own. You find nothing suspicious nor any traces of magic. Back in the meadow, you discover that Oscar has already vanished. Ake tells you that his hiding place has been rummaged. Shrugging, you continue on your way. So I guess we lost the day. Not cool. Black Fell. I don't know, I like the sound of Black Fell. A burnt clearing that crosses the wood, convenient for travelers undaunted by wild animals or thugs. Sure. But we played this game long enough to know better, right? Something bad's gonna happen. Oh no! It was a little late. It was a little late. I don't know what the delay on this thing is. It's supposed to be like a minute. But... Go hard or go home. The blackness on your hand creeps upwards. Oh, this is the same thing. Alright. Under a sprawling oak tree on a hill, there's a black slab of stone with a half-effaced inscription and engraved with an image of a sword. You used to know the warrior lying under this grave marker. As you knew his father and his grandfather, you remember them all by name. Ake dismounts and strolls toward the grave, immersed in thought. As you get closer, the giant warrior turns to face you and points at the stone slab behind him.
Here lies the hero of Vakana, rescuer of over 100 Redoan children. I dare say, he's just like Thornbrennan, but lived half a century earlier. Do you know of anything about him? Or of the others? Tell me about yourself, too. Memories are a family business. Are you a book lover or what?
Yes, I know this hero. His name was Captain Helton, 60 years ago. The Pelayans rose again. We avoided a full-scale war, but several bands landed on the Redoan shores and massacred several villages. The only prisoners they took were children.
They took over 100 children to their islands. They needed 10 longships to carry them. Halton went after them and saved every one. But the Pelayans had their revenge. 10 years later, they captured him and burned him alive. His charred bones lie here.
There were 122 children in total. Helton saved 80. The rest perished during the battles or were killed by the Pelayans. Though they didn't burn Helton, the Vandals did, after he'd torched 4 Vandal villages near Frigga and killed everyone there.
Are you saying Helton wasn't a hero? Or that he was wrong to burn the Vandal villages?
At least the Pelayans never murdered children. Helton burned the villages and left no one alive. He supposedly did it to punish the Vandals' banditry, but Gels were the ones responsible for the raids. Helton paid dearly for his actions. His bones were returned in a basket full of shit, and that's how they buried him here.
Shit, it's getting intense.
Berkana had many heroes. The man lying under this stone had many renowned companions. His boatswain was Sleja, nicknamed Fatso. The drunkard Hund stood at the helm. Bash, who knew every shoal from Redoa to Izida, was the pilot.
And where are their graves? Did they receive heroes' burials?
Sledge became food for the cannibals near Frigga, so there was nothing left to bury. Hund got so drunk he fell off the stern of the ship and drowned. The crew didn't notice until morning. It's a miracle that the ship didn't hit a reef. As for Bash, his own captain killed him.
Was it because he crashed the ship on the rocks, or ran it aground?
No, for stopping Helton from raping a 13-year-old girl. Helton said that the entire Palaean horde had humped her, and that one more wouldn't make a difference. When you dig into history, pinch your nose. The stench is unimaginable. A book lover should stick to his books. Consider me an orphan. The village where I'm from was one of a few massacred by the Palaeans. I survived, obviously. So this is my story too.
Why did you become a scribbler, or what do you call it, a scribe?
That's how the stars aligned, Ake. You become a warrior because you're strong, brave, honest, and determined. I became a scribe because I have a good memory, legible handwriting, and because sitting on a stone benches in the archives doesn't make my back hurt.
Is Berkana's history as complicated as that hero's? Are you saying that Frisia didn't attack us first?
Berkana's a land, its people that are aggressive. Even though the famous Battle of the Drowsy Deep was fought on the Frisian border, I know for a fact that the Berkanans never meant to bring death and destruction. Quite the opposite. Let's not disturb the memory of the dead. No feats or transgressions of the past can change anything in the present. You should just remember that one day you'll rest under a slab of stone just like this, and some finicky book lover will label you as a bandit or criticize you for taking innocent lives.
Hold your tongue, Hopper. You can't beat me in a fistfight. I should twist your head off for such slander. I've never murdered innocents, never wanted to be an executioner, and never looted corpses, unless you count the trophies from my regiment's off coffers.
Well, then no scribe or scribbler can hurt you.
There's no use here arguing with you, Hopper. You've gotten the better of me every time. You know more and you see further, but there's one thing you don't realize. There are thousands of men like me. When I die, it'll be nothing special.
Why would you want everlasting fame, Hank? For a tombstone that hardly anyone visits. These times won't accommodate long-term plans. I wish we could predict what tomorrow holds.
Helton the Antihero. Yeah, I like that. Let's see what we got. Well, we can go to the Arch or the Hunter's Village. I guess we'll go to the Arch. We'll finally see two of the paths of our heroes intersect. You approach the stockade enclosing the men here, called the Arch. Seems like Thorn's been here. Ence has paid the place a visit too. You see blood and dirt shards. You see blood and sword shards by the gate. One of the masks lies in the dirt. The gate opened by a stocky, gloomy soldier. He scans your group with suspicion, finally resting his gaze on Ake. The giant warrior dismounts, handing the guard the papers. You do likewise and approach the guard.
Good day to you, travelers.
Vegan.
Head watchman of this harbor. I mean, the stockade.
At your service. I'll gladly see your papers. Do you have them on you? Hand them over here, please. Let's see who you are. Oh. Oh, that's no help. This probably ain't the first time you've seen Prince Threeg's seal. Are you gonna pretend you don't know who I am? I've got several questions for you, vegan. Answer me, and it'll be like I was never here. For starters, tell me, do you know Captain Thornberrynin? True, I must abide by this seal of yours, but that's no excuse for threats, and I've seen much greater ones, as I hold my old comrade Thorn. He passed through here with a party, helped us fend off the Ences, he did.
Did he have a blonde, green-eyed lad with him?
Why, I saw someone like that. Looked a lot like Prince Ho. Mind you, I've not seen him in a long while, but the two lads have a lot in common, I swear.
What is Thorn's party like? Are they all warriors?
Who knows? Not like my sore ass rode all alongside him. They fight well, the rest remains to be seen. One of his men turned out to be rotten, caused me a lot of trouble, but Thorn, he protects his people. Coughed up a hefty sum for the fool's misdeeds, so everything's been settled.
Did Thorn lose any men fighting the Ences?
You could say so. One of his veterans was messed up. We buried this Krieger on the hill outside the stockade. Not in a local cemetery. The villagers are pious. They don't need something like that near their homes. What do you mean by messed up? You're not making any damn sense. What was wrong with Krieger? Will you tell me or not? If I knew magic like the back of my hand, I would. As it stands, I don't know shit. If you're so damn curious, have a look for yourself. Maybe the gods cursed him, or some sorcerer corrupted him.
Do you know where Thorn was headed?
Yes, the way to Eresis. So I gather that's where he's headed. From here, it's either go to Eresis or go home. If memory serves, he wanted to visit the men here or there.
Whom did he ask? Did he talk to anyone else in the stockade?
I'm the only one who knows here. He spoke to his companions, maybe some merchants too. No, wait, there was someone else. A seer. She calls herself Chila. That's her tent over there by the men here. She herself was banished.
Interesting. It might be worthwhile to check the tent. It's not every day you hear stories of vanishing seers. I have no further questions.
Let's see, do we go to the seer first? Or the grave? What do you guys think? Yeah, it's sort of Viking Age. There's longboats, and I think it's derived from like Scandinavian mythology, maybe. I know, right? I love these big like matte paintings like this. Alright. Let's go to the seer's tent first.
This is where the old seer rested. She foretold every Ents attack, for which I am grateful. Without her, we might have failed. She spoke to Thorn, and he then disappeared while we were fighting the Ences. She left some of her possessions behind. Her tent's still here.
Oh, every time, man. Every time. I was trying to wait. I promise. I was trying to wait. I need to rest my voice a bit. I can't voice act this whole game. This game's mostly dialogue. Like, I'll do Legend of Dragoon. That's got lines, but this is like hardcore. I promise next time I'll wait a lot longer to make my decision, so I can actually hear you guys tell me which decision to make. Wow. Huh. Yeah, and I've streamed this game from the beginning, Will, so if you have some time, you can go back and go through some of the earlier videos. I have them all archived on my YouTube channel that I started. But right here, like, this is some foreboding shit. Like, maybe she's not what she appeared to be. Unda. Yeah, I'm getting more and more foreboding here. Anybody else got like an overabundance of like Valentine's candy? Man, I've been on a pretty good diet lately. Valentine's Day is going to ruin it for me for a bit. Chilla always too perplexed. Okay. Too late to steer clear of curses, that's true. Alright. As for Will's request, we will go to the grave next. Should have burned him. Yeah, I agree. Should have burned him. Hey, Orem, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Yeah, the curse of cheap chocolate, for real. Oh, I'm just gonna keep eating it too. It's got to be gone. We got to get rid of it one way or another, and the only way to get rid of this is by eating it. I say, you know, we're just gonna give in to the madness. Alright, bud. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We'll have to get together sometime. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Thanks. Thanks for the host. I like how Ake is annoyed by all the precautions they took. Jesus. I guess it, like, ate everything. Yeah.
Fear not, he isn't dangerous.
Shit. What was that? I didn't just fall off a turnip cart. I've heard tales of sorcerers and shapeshifters, but they don't exist, do they?
No, they don't. And this is no shapeshifter. The fangs and talons are akin to the marks on people's necks. This reaping will be the worst one yet, I reckon. Imagine an entire pack of such beasts.
Ugh.
This hideous thing will decompose within a week, leaving no trace.
Why is it rotting so fast? I had to collect bodies in the summer heat once, but even they didn't decay this quickly.
That's the other side of sorcery. Use magic to create a beast and imbue it with power, but that power can only be drawn from the victim's own flesh, so it leaves a gaping hole once depleted. I don't even want to think about what might have done it. It's that mark on his chest. Who could have left it?
A captain's insignia. What else? Krieger was a commander of young soldiers and captain of the guard in Albius. Ah, yes. He had a captain's insignia. Thorn took it. Nearly burned his fingers. That's how hot it was.
That's both good and bad news. Bad that a Strix can't protect you from this plague, but good that it doesn't become dangerous like some Menhirs. You may rebury the corpse. No need for stalkers. locals believe them necessary. Now, if it's not too much trouble, please ask your strongman to roll a boulder back on the grave. I'll manage the stakes. Think what you will, but I've no intention of scaring anyone.
All right, Hake. Please help with the stone. There's no need to trouble the locals. With the reaping afoot, let them believe what they want, and fear what they'd like to. It does more good than harm.
No trouble at all. Truth be told, I wouldn't mind having a stone like this atop my own grave when the time comes. Just in case.
Alright, we're gonna go to the menhir finally.
I asked her, what's the use in writing something nobody can see? And she said, Unda knows what she's been doing. Even when she's scribbling on dungeon walls. Whoever it's meant for will read it. Even if they don't, these inscriptions vanish in a couple days. Could it be that Unda is the healer lady from Ursus?
He brushed Vegan off, making a mental note of Unda's dungeon wall scribblings, and examined the sacred stone. There's an inscription indeed, but it's hazy, same as the one in Albia's bell tower you recall so vividly. Oh shit. So is this gonna bring destruction for us if we touch it? Is it gonna make our curse get too big? Man. This inscription isn't easy to read. You'll have to undo someone else's magic. What will you get out of it? The beginning of the spell that'll save you, or another blackened hand? Oh man. Let's read it. You unweave the spell obscuring the inscription. Before they fade, the runes on the stone shine brightly and clearly, etching themselves into your memory. Take into yourself that which you can take, for there is no one else to take it. I have so many skill points. How do I spend them? As you're about to leave the stockade, Vegan approaches you.
I'm no rebel, but I'll speak my mind. You're chasing Thorn, but he's broken no laws and committed no acts worthy of reproach. That is what I believe.
You smile.
These days, everyone has warnings for me, but every other warning is a threat. I'd best get used to it. Let me bid you farewell, Vegan. I've tarried here more than I intended.
Vegan, however, takes the reins of your horse, a clear signal that the conversation isn't over. With a sigh, you dismount.
Hold a moment. I have to tell you something. Old age hits you hardest, not in the back or the knees, but in the memory. But I remember, damn it!
What did you remember, Vegan? Spit it out. It's bad luck to muddy farewells with talk.
Oh man, we Southerners need to learn that. Southern goodbyes are great and all, but you know.
Who cares about bad luck when the reaping's upon us? No matter how you spin it, it can't get any worse. I just remembered something. Something Sheila said the moment she arrived. I'd forgotten all about it until in the turmoil, but now it struck me like lightning. She may have been raving, but this is what she said. The wise will take to heart what the foolish won't hear. There are holes in holes. One bites, the other brags and moralizes. Talk to those eager to talk. Sometimes the tongue knows more than the head. What's it all supposed to mean?
I don't know yet, Vegan, but I'll think about it. Good luck to you now. Don't be too quick to judge your friends, old or new. The day for that is yet to come.
The prickle of genuine fear. Oh. I like that they have... I like that one of the characters that you can experience this story with is someone who is very old and, you know, old-lived. I have a player in my Dungeons & Dragons campaigns that, he's played the same character in a couple of different campaigns, but the campaigns have been in different time periods. So his character is essentially immortal. He reincarnates and whatnot. His form is never the same, but he retains most of his memories each time. So it's always nice to have someone that remembers lore that otherwise would be forgotten and unuseful. So remember that pro tip for D&D: always have someone really old.
Hope is like the sun. It turns red and goes out. Should we wait for a new dawn?
Back to Thorn, it seems. Will, I think you're going to like Thorn. He's right up your alley. Alright. The thin thread of hope leads you to a mysterious lady healer called Unda. She lives in the city of Ursus. There we go. Ursus. Alright, so which way do we take to get there? Old mill. What do you guys think? What way should we go? Mushroom Track, south. Looks like we got the Woodland Watch, Cursed Ruins, road, salt mines. And then up here we got an old mill, a new mill, a bread market. And then here we're going to go straight through the village to the bread market and then to the city. I'm gonna wait this time because every time I make a decision, someone tells me eventually then what I should do. So I'm gonna go to the camp real quick. I like their grunts. I'm sometimes wary to do these camping things because last time I did the whole camping thing and talked to people, I lost respect with like 3 or 4 out of the 5 or 6 companions I had. So I'm just like, ah. Yeah. Uh Man, it's a lot. It's a lot of reading, and I don't know if it changes too much between. I mean, not that I'm against reading. It's just I want to keep it interesting for you guys. You know, I want to keep it. I want to go kill some things pretty soon. But I guess if you're still here, you know what you're getting into. Huh. Sometimes Thorn's thickness amuses me. That should be a shirt. Built Thorn thick. But not with like the 2 C's or whatever. With an actual K, and then it's just like Thorn next to a wall. With Oblivious written across the front of the shirt or something, written across his forehead. Dressing wounds with stones. How would that even work? Like stone needles? Oh. Okay. Yeah, they shove rocks into the wounds. Yeah, the icons are the guys in the other country. They're like assassins, and one of the stories told us about one of the side chapters was telling us about the character getting his powers passed to him, or knowledge passed to him through such a stone that was implanted in a veteran assassin's body. Alright, we gotta get rid of this. We gotta get rid of this somehow. It's gone. These are my last two. I swear it. I'm gonna eat some actual food here in a minute. Shit, more words to live by. If you don't know where to go, just keep moving. If you don't have a clear goal, you need to take steps that don't lead into the abyss. Damn, Thorn, quit being so grizzled. All right, we're gonna, let's see. Let's manage the squad a bit. Who we got here? I want to see her abilities. There we go. Double click. The old double click. Cover. Let's see. Okay. It's not bad. Okay. Trying to think if I want to keep her. No one's got a stat point or anything. Everybody's alright, we're pretty good. I think we'll just continue on. We'll get these three later. Alright. So what do you think? I think I'm gonna go this way. I mean, I like cursed ruins and stuff. You look around, some landmarks are surprisingly familiar. You've been here with Krieger. You remember him mentioning a nearby grave, a battle site where a captain of the guard was buried. He was likely laid to rest with his weapons and captain's insignia. I've been having Thorn make all the hard decisions, you know, so let's do it. Nice. You've lost an entire day? Well, crap. So I gained 20 Styxes and those are okay. Alright, I get it, game. Don't try to be smart. Usually doing the good thing causes me to lose stuff. Well, I don't... I'm so mad. I knew I was going to regret using all my money back there. Oh well. Can't get anything. Sure, we'll guard the merchant. Alright. This gold better be worth it. Fighter! What are these barrels? Alright, let's see. Who's this one? Sop. Okay. Okay, I did put him in front of there. Alright, we're good with positioning, I think. Drew our cards. Oh, finally in a battle. Alright, here we go. Shoot the... Nice move. Alright. Let's... Eat him. Gotta try to position these guys so that they're not directly in front of like anyone, because these guys will pierce with their swords like 2 squares back. It's ridiculous. Oh, let's just end his turn. I don't think any of these guys are gonna be able to reach us this round. Let's see. Let's put him here. I like his like swagger walk. Let's see. Who do we give the attack bonus to? Okay. Let's give it to Thorn. Get up there, Fisk. Alright, here we go again. Nice move. Yeah, I'm gonna make them come to us, you know? Yeah, so you got to deplete an enemy's stamina, and once you deplete their energy, once you deplete their energy, then you deal like double damage to their health. So sometimes I like to just snipe everyone's energy from here. Other times I'll go straight for the health, like when I think it's good to do so. No, let's alright, let's see. Get rid of, can't get rid of, I'll have exhausting shot pretty soon. Let's do a regular shot. Let's get rid of as much of this guy's energy as we can. Boop. Didn't even have to move for that one. This guy's a lot of health now. Let's see. Defense by 1. Let's see. Okay, I'll get Thorn out there a bit. Anger, misery. Ow, man, God, I hate that. All right. Okay, I can't remember if I gave him. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Get rid of the rest of his energy. Now we can blow him up. Light him up next round. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, well, maybe I should have used defense. That was my bad, but you know, I can't read minds and shit. You did. Ow. All right. Let's see. Let's. Who am I gonna put this on? Put it on Fisk. He really needs that extra health or extra defense there. And now we're gonna attack this guy's energy here. Boom. Take a lot of damage, you jerk. Ow! Okay. Alright. Get pushed. Ow. Oh, that attack, like, reduces my attack power. That sucks. Alright. I wonder if I hit this guy with Onslaught, if he'll, like, get hit into that guy over there. Alright, we're definitely using Retaliation here. We'll have him use Onslaught on this guy. There we go. It does move them back. Cool. And he's stunned. Nice. Nice! Okay, we're just gonna have him guard up. We'll move him like over here. No. Move him like over here, just so he's kind of out of the way. We don't want him to get messed up right now. Man, that guy needs to die. Alright. Got an exhausting shot, dead shot, shot. Okay. Kill that guy, kill that guy, kill that guy. Like, we can kill any of these dudes with exhausting shot right now. Let's see, which one of these hasn't moved yet? None of them. None of them have moved. Except for this one. You can tell by these things over here on the side which ones have moved and which ones haven't. Okay. I guess let's get rid of this guy. Rip. Ow. Oof. All right, we don't want wounds. Ow. Okay. Okay, that guy's already moved. This guy hasn't. Can't reach that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy here. It's one less dude we have to worry about this round. Okay. All right, we're gonna punch this dude. Get stabbed. All right, defense up. Ow. Hit him. Rip. Okay. Get over here, Thorn. Just get rid of this guy. Let's see. Alright, just go ahead and kill this guy. We're getting down to the wire here, so I don't mind sacrificing some health. Ow. And ooh, let's go right to health. Here we go. And done. Whew, no wounds, guys. No wounds whatsoever. We managed to beat that without taking a single casualty. Cool, cool, cool. Wow, level ups. Level ups all around. Nice. Except for Fisk. Poor Fisk. Confident there won't be a second party. You accept pay and ride forth. Sweet. Extra gold. That's my new street name. Extra gold. Making sure everything's cool on the stream. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess they do change. I guess we need to go talk to these guys while we can.
Why so sad, Sop? Have you lost the commander's scepter?
I hope I don't lose my head. Are you ready to cheer me up or make me take the watch? The watch is already posted.
You're not a woman to be comforted.
That's for sure. The second master of personal royal bodyguards of Drana I'm nicknamed the Deadly Battle Sack, for my leanness and litheness, or lack thereof. Funny, eh?
Yes, laughing my head off.
Yeah, me too. When Trig chose me from the best 200 warriors of Drana, nobody would guess that I'd have protect his son from the reaping, on top of ordinary threats. Holt agreed with his father's choice, for a reason, too.
Why did Holt like you?
He said he didn't need a sycophant, shaking with the desire to please. He needed a helper, a fellow to ask for advice, or to play tricks on. I'm a street child, and I guess the prince found my skills most useful.
How old are you exactly?
Not 18, I confessed. Add 5 more, you're on the money. Hode, on the other hand, was almost about his age. I'm telling you, he'll be a great warrior at my age. Well, if nothing bad happens.
I hope that the gods will protect us from new misfortunes.
Do you know what will cause the greatest misfortune if we don't keep Hode safe? Trig, Hode's father, the crown prince. I can't even imagine what he's going to do to us. Everyone keeps saying that the old king is cruel. Just wait. They'll remember him kindly.
The king of Drana is old. So you say the next ruler will be a cruel and heavy-handed slaughterman? Why did Trig let his son go to Albius?
They're cut from the same cloth. They'll both have your guts for garters. Maybe that's how it should be with the throne. I can't think of many fellows more wise, dependable, and determined than Trig. Trust me on that, Thorn. I've traveled all over Bacana and saw all the kings.
Who are your parents, Sop?
My parents are common folk. My father is a man of duty. Watched over the main tower of Jura 5 years ago. He was proud of me. My mother is a fair trader. Her father sailed trade ship caravans from Balder to Redana.
You have a great family, Sop.
Pride in your parents is misguided, Captain. Were I born a bastard, it would change nothing. Take Hope, for example. You can sense royal blood, but he's an ordinary lad.
Diamonds are more precious than gold, even before they're cut. They're indistinguishable from other stones found near the mouth of a river, but they're extraordinary.
Sure, that's why his guards bear such responsibility.
All right, keep your chin up. Things will work out.
Keeping my chin up. I hope I keep my head on my shoulders. That's how it goes. Trig isn't yet a king, to be sure, but he's already grabbed hold of everything. There's fear, but there's also something else. He looked in my eyes like you do now and said it. Don't let me down, Sop.
Well, don't let him down then, Sop.
I'm trying, Thorn. I also put hope in you and your daughter. I think that Hogue likes her, even though he keeps his distance. Maybe all of this will keep the prince safe somehow, don't you think?
I don't know, Sop. There's nothing worse than guarding noblemen. No armor can save you from a well-fired arrow. No valor can save you from a rival army.
There are worse things, Thorn. Dragging your daughter along, Haven't you noticed your companions all trying to protect her during battles? There's your diamond, and it's already been cut.
Hey, friend. Have you found a manuscript even here?
I picked it up near the gates in Albius. I've already read it. It's the history of Frisia. Nothing interesting.
So what did you have to say about Frisia?
The same. The three kingdoms. Grodin, Gordon, and Gordon. There are noblemen, and even royal houses, but the Temple of Divine Wrath's power is nearly infinite.
I heard there were no true kings in Frisia.
Yes, for the last 700 years, after the demise of all three kings at Drowsy Deep, dukes rule the country. No one has been crowned.
I heard the crowns are kept at the altar of the Temple of Divine Wrath. Why didn't you stay in Oda?
Are you asking me why I left the archives again? I really wanted to become a warrior. I still do. But it's a different kind of choice. Not whether to be a scribe or a warrior. More about being a warrior scribe, not a weakling scribe.
What did your father think about that? He was a royal scribe. You said so yourself. Too bad I never visited the royal archives in Oda. No one would have let me inside anyway.
He'd be happy to see you, Thorn. You're the reason he sent me here. I can tell you, he wasn't always a royal scribe. He sailed with you to the Vale, an ordinary seaman. Just checking to see what everybody's doing. Like nothing much. I hope we're still having fun, guys. Around 2, I'll probably stop and maybe later on today I'll switch games. I've got a lot of chores to do and still got my workout to do too, so yeah, we're more words to live by. It's hard to joke about death, but you're quite good at it. Alright. Cool, squad management. Time to rev her up. Okay.
think anger's gonna be useful in coming days. Alright, let's see. No. Alright, let's go to Brett. Yeah, we need more of that. That's a useful skill. Alright, Sop, you finally got yourself a level up. I do use Onslaught a lot, but I don't really like adding cost to that ability. Let's see, 5 health. Sorry. That was my sneeze. I don't know, I do use Onslaught. I'll offset it next rank by adding some to his health. Alright, Flit, let's upgrade your archer damage and distance too. It's so good. That's such a good skill to have. Alright. Oh, Ramlan. Ramlan! Let's see. -1 to the cooldown of spirit armor. That's pretty good. -1 of the cooldown of power absorption. -3 to the energy cost. That's pretty good. +5 health. Well, let's see. Okay, I think I like Quick Mind here. I don't get to use that skill very often, and the reason is because its cooldown is ridiculously high. Alright. Continuing on. Don't really need to rest. Let's go ahead and go to the gate. Grandfather's in town. We've had a disagreement, to put it mildly. It's one thing to listen to stories in a tavern, but living through a tale of wounds and blood is entirely different. The smart thing to do would be to find a safe hideout and lie low. Shek. Not to be confused with Shrek. Cool. Oh, jeez. So many things to do. Wow, this seems irreplaceable. Heals 2 levels of injury per day while resting. That just seems too good. Well, now that we're almost out of money.
Thorn Brennan, good health to you, and a hearty appetite. I never dreamed I'd see you. Oh, and you have company. In truth, I haven't had many clients lately. Such are the times.
Ooh. Hmm.
Answers schmences. I've no idea. All I know is that a couple of days ago, some really evil spirits slunk into town. Killed an awful lot of good folk before the guards took them down. They're still hunting the rest of them in the forest around the city. Do I look like a fool to you? Phoenicians are still people, even if they've been touched by the gods one too many times. Those corpses, on the other hand, are absolute vermin. Who knows how many still lurk in the city? The king's not tightened security on a whim.
Oh no. Ah, far-reaching consequences I cannot predict. I don't know. Considering this, if I stay and fight, one of my guys might get killed. If I leave, someone else might get killed. I don't know. I mean, I do like fighting, so let's do it. All right, we're gonna try it out. I'm just being considerate, you know, brotherly. Our lovely family is about to diminish, and I just wondered if there was a way to make up for the loss. Haven't you heard? So sweet, father, to keep you in the dark. Our dear Mac's detachment went to the fortress of Frigga to assist the Prince of Isana. Mac fought heroically, but he was wounded and captured by bandits with a taste for human flesh, apparently. You lie! You boorish girl! I bring you news of your beloved brother, and you dare accuse me of lying? The possibility never occurred to me, I must confess. Life is full of surprises. Your grandfather didn't keep a sufficiently watchful eye on his grandson, who is now set to be devoured. You bastard! Oof. Yeah. Well, I got archers. Upgraded archers. Sorry, Gletta. Oh, it's not letting me get rid of her. Uh-oh. Then let's get Fisk out of here. Give it to her. I need my archers. I do want Fisk to level up. Nah, this is gonna have to do it. We'll do it. We'll do it live. All right. What is this? Heck, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not gonna help us at all, but. Ooh, there's quite a few of them, ain't there? I don't really like this position. Let's see. We're definitely gonna have to get rid of the spearman and this archer. What is this guy? Oh, he heals people. Okay, so we need to get rid of him. Oh. Okay, so the healer and the spearman are top priorities. Let's see. Okay. This should do it. Oh, I miscalculated the steps a bit. One down. I can't see where he's going to move to. Oh, he's... Oh, okay. He's... Ooh, do I want that? Not right now. How long does this last? Just says it... Just says it increases them. I'm gonna beef my archers, I guess. Let's go here. Oof. Yeah, that guy's dead. Wow. Wow. No. Ow. Alright, well. Right back at you, buddy. Ugh. Two down. Oh wow, that mace guy is getting really strong. He's still got 12 health, or he's still got 12 defense. I need to move her away. Stab. Oh! I didn't know he had retaliate on. Ow, douche. Alright. I'm just gonna keep buffing this archer. Ow! Alright. Bleh. Ow! Oh, wait. Okay, gives 10 energy to everybody. Okay, alright, alright, alright. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that guy. He's too strong. I think I gotta get rid of this archer, though, too. Well, we're gonna keep working on this archer here. We're gonna force the healer to do some stuff here. There we go. Stab it. Quit shooting my favorite archer. Good lord, that does a lot of damage. Alright, well, let's turn retaliation on first. Yeah, that guy needs to die, like, really bad. Here, Thorn. Stop! Oh my god. Alright. Dude. Could just kill that guy. Oh, yeah, this is honestly the best thing I could do right now. Just get rid of this guy. Boom, dead. Nice. Yeah, keep hitting me. Stop hitting yourself. Of course, that guy is getting dangerously close to death. Let's see. Rip! Got him. Got them both, coach. Cool. Amulet of Detachment. Health and energy up. Cool. It's a pretty decent amount of gold, too.
Finding the key for a tricky lock is sometimes easier than finding the right approach with a person. Dissonant words are like broken tools.
Alright. Well, this'll probably be... Yeah, this is a good place to stop. Alright, so, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream quite a bit. I actually forgot that today was Friday. I thought it was Monday, so that's why I brought out this game. But that's okay. We had some fun. Remember that I will be doing my Legend of Dragoon voiceover run on Wednesday, as usual. I think that's really all I got here. Just stay tuned. Keep on watching. It means a lot to me that you guys will come out and watch me play my Vigima games and chat with me and hang out. I really like doing that. So keep doing that. And I will see you in the future.